Prince Harry shows off pic of Mom Diana and wife Meg during virtual appearance. It's great to hear that Prince Harry is advocating for responsible tourism. It's important to be mindful of the impact our travels have on local communities and their environment. We should strive to support and uplift the people who are the custodians of the places we visit, rather than exploit them. Travel and tourism relies on destinations, held together by communities, without which we have nowhere to travel to, Harry said, adding that communities are the beating heart of travel. We've heard from some fantastic organizations like Invisible Cities, who train people affected by homelessness to be tour guides in their own city, and Global Himalayan Expedition, whose programs have helped electrify over 200 Himalayan villages, impacting over 60,000 lives for the better, he continued. More and more people are wanting to make informed travel choices so that the benefit of travel is felt by all. Travalyst and its partners bring a combined market value of nearly $3 trillion, and are working hard to provide that resource at a systems level. I think having Prince Harry involved in these sorts of discussions is vital, said Sally Davey, CEO at Travalyst. It demonstrates how critical it is to have community voices at the heart of everything that we're doing. We were there to listen, as was Prince Harry, to hear those voices, to learn, and to understand how can do better by those people and those places. It's so obvious that he cares, she added. Prince Harry launched the initiative in September 2019, and shared how it was inspired by an unexpected interaction with a young boy he met during a visit to a coral reef replanting project in the Caribbean back in 2012. I had a 7-year-old come up to me, tug my shirt, and say with such conviction, "Because of your country, my country's coral reef is dying," Harry recalled during his speech. This boy, despite his age, had touched on a powerful truth. He already understood that the environmental damage caused to the reef was created by the actions of people outside of his country. And he was absolutely spot on. His words deeply affected me because they revealed the full impact outsiders can have on a community without even realizing it, he added. It's interesting to note that Prince Harry made an appearance on April 16, which coincided with the announcement by his and Meghan's Markle Productions that they are working on 2 new non-fiction series for Netflix. One of these series will reportedly give viewers an inside look into the world of professional polo, a sport that Prince Harry has played for many years. It's exciting to see what this new venture will bring for the couple and their production company. The Duke defended himself at the time, saying no one is perfect, and that what is important is what we do to balance out negative effects. After working on the initiative for 3 years, Harry flew to Amsterdam on a commercial plane for the launch event. The initiative was founded with brands like Booking.com, Skyscanner, TripAdvisor, Trip.com, and Visa. I remember that in February 2020, Prince Harry spoke at a Travalyst event in Edinburgh. It was one of his last events as a working royal, before he stepped down and moved to the US with Meghan. At the event, he asked to be introduced simply as Harry, which was quite memorable. It's impressive to see how Prince Harry and his Travalyst team are actively seeking feedback from the travel industry to come up with new sustainability ideas. It shows their commitment to making a positive impact on the environment and local communities. It's also interesting to note that Harry was listed on Companies House under his full name, Henry Charles Albert David Duke of Sussex, as an individual with significant control when Travalyst was incorporated as a company. It's great to see him taking a hands-on approach to this initiative, and using his influence to create positive change. At the time there were 2 company directors listed on Companies House, James Holt and Heather Wong, who worked as Harry's assistant private secretary at Kensington Palace for 3 years before he quit the royal family. She left Travalyst in March 2021. Sally Davey, who is now Travalyst's chief executive, was appointed as a director 1 day later on Companies House. It's interesting to note that in February 2021, the person in question wrote the foreword to a report by Travalyst, suggesting that the pandemic presented an opportunity for the travel industry to work towards a more sustainable future. And then in May 2022, they were featured in a sketch for a Travalyst initiative in New Zealand, where they were seen jogging through a forest before being accused of littering 4 years prior on a trip to the country. The Duke delivered several phrases in Te Reo Maori for the clip, which he launched on Maori Television's current affairs program Teo with Moana. This week Meghan launched her new lifestyle brand American Riviera Orchard, sending jars of strawberry jam to a small number of selected recipients, including influencers and friends.